Hi, I'm Steve Nathan, co-founder here at TimeHub. In this quick video, I wanted to show you a new feature we've added to our MyVisitorlog visitor management system. One of the key aspects of visitor management is ensuring that your visitors understand your health and safety message, understand the questions that you're asking and the information that you're capturing. And how do you do that if English isn't their first language? What we've added is the ability for you to deliver a health and safety message and questions in an appropriate language for the visitor. So what I'm going to show you here quickly, and in light of the fact that it is Maori Language Week, is an example in Te Reo. I apologize in advance if any of my Te Reo in this example is not contextually correct. So all the visitor does is when they arrive on site, they scan the QR code with their smartphone. You can also do this from a visitor site the other way. The visitor puts in their mobile number, their name. Now I've used my wife as an example here, and email address if that's required, and then the health and safety information that we're delivering, whether it's to do with COVID or just general health and safety, is delivered in whatever language you've set up for that particular visitor type. And you can have multiple visitor types. You can ask questions about the visitor. You can ask them information that you need to capture regarding their health, regarding health and safety, regarding them agreeing to your terms, etc. And then the visitor simply checks in, and then they've given another message in the appropriate language with the ability to check out. But if I just jump out of there for a second, I can then very quickly go into the management portal here where I can see who's currently on site. And again, now this will show me who's currently checked into my location. And if I come in here, I can see that Bev is checked in. If I drill into the record, I can also see the answers to those questions that we've asked the visitor to give us. If I come back in here and scroll down, so I can see here, again, the language here is appropriate to what the question was. I can check the visitor out manually, etc. So I've got a full history of everyone who visits. Now, as I say, I've used this particular example for Te Reo, but it could be in any language that you can type. So what we give you is the ability for your different visitor types. So you can set up different visitor types depending on the context of your business or your location. So here I've got an example where I've done a Te Reo speaker. As I said earlier, I've got the text set up in here based on probably a very loose translation, and I do apologize for that. So I can set up using the editor whatever text. I can use graphics. So if you've got visitors who would be better suited to a graphical interface, you can insert images, you can insert a video. So you can insert any information that you want into the application back end, and then that information is what is delivered to the visitor. So the other thing that you've got is the ability for this so that I can be notified when the visitor has arrived. If I quickly just jump across into my emails, I will see here very quickly when this catches up with me that my visitor has arrived, and because of the context that I'm using this in, I will also see that the answers to those questions again have been delivered based on the question that was asked in the language that it was asked. So we've tried to create a system which is very flexible, lets you have multiple visitor types, multiple questions depending on what you want to know, to be able to deliver multiple lots of information, but more importantly, track who's on site, who visited, when they visited, how long they were there, who they saw, what location they visited, etc. So we've tried to keep it as simple but also as sophisticated as you may need for your particular business. So if delivering health and safety messaging to your visitors, staff, contractors, etc., is important to you, but delivering it in a way that's appropriate for them, that you'll get the best engagement from that person, then I suggest we have a chat. Thanks.